So, I know what a definition of a hoarder is, but I think that if I would not have gone through this decluttering journey, probably by the time I was like 30, or I just realized I'm going to be 30 this year. Ouch, that just hurt myself. Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Brittany with Bits of Brit, Leveling Up. I do post new videos every Monday about my journey with my mental, physical, financial, and spiritual health. Today's video is going to be more purging or decluttering. I'm getting stuff out of my life, trying to make it easier. If you haven't seen my other videos, I did do a 500 item purge or declutter out of my house last month in December. I will go ahead and link the videos below. I did do 2 videos because obviously if I did one, that would be a really long video and it'd probably be boring. But anyways, so this video is going to be split up as well because I think I might be a hoarder, or I might have, I don't know if this is a thing. I don't know if this is a thing, but I think I have poor kid syndrome, where I grew up poor, so people give me stuff and I'm like, sure, I'll take it, and I don't even need it. So I keep accumulating all this random stuff. This isn't the first time I've gone through my house and purged or decluttered my garage, my house, you know, my spaces. So over, I think, well, at least 9.5, 10 years since I've been with my husband, I've done it at least 3 times. So my goal this year is to completely do it seasonally, like I've mentioned before. When I do it seasonally, I'm hoping that I complete a lot more, like, you know, deep cleaning and doing all those things. But side note, I will have a bonus video this week. It will be more purging and decluttering. I did find more items in my house, and you might be kind of surprised like what you'll find even after getting rid of all those other items. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. After building the shelf, we realized we wanted to move it down, so we're cleaning the area out so we can get it moved down so we can build that second shelf closer to the door because it will be easier with all that space. As you can see here, we're putting the shelves together. This part was quite a bit harder because we were putting 2 posts together with those little brackets or bars or whatever they're called, braces, and it wasn't very sturdy until we got more on there. As you can see, it's like bending, and Jimmy was getting pretty frustrated with me at this point, so he was definitely done with me helping. So as soon as we get that one on, I go ahead and go into the back and start cleaning. You'll see a clip of me cleaning as soon as he gets done putting the shelf together. He is using like a little wood block because I was nervous that if he was going to use a hammer, it would bend it, and this is kind of fragile feeling as it is. The shelf does say that it can hold up to 300 pounds. So, I mean, we shall see, I guess. But, oh, and so with the shelf, it didn't actually come with the support parts that it was supposed to. And I've been trying to order it on Home Depot for weeks, and it wasn't in stock and it wasn't coming in order. So finally, we just decided to do it this way, and which I feel like worked out. So as soon as he gets his top shelf on, we do move it over side by side with the other one so we can just slide stuff over, and it's just like one big long shelf, which is super nice. I am putting like the stuff that I think we'll need, like our camping stuff, right up front right away, and those wood pieces in the back are for camping. I look forward to camping this year. I hope that we go quite a bit more than we did last year. But so as I'm going through this stuff, you can see that I'm just adding stuff onto the shelves. I am going to go back through and go through those and organize them. However, a lot of the stuff that is on the shelf is me just going through and cleaning boxes that are probably trash. It's just kind of mind-blowing. Like I had mentioned, I might be in a process learning hoarder or de-learning hoarder. I don't know. That's probably not even a word. But because of the way I grew up, we were always somebody who were in need of something. And, you know, we just always took in the things that people offered to us. And of course, you know, growing up, I'm like, oh, my friends are getting rid of their clothes, so they give me their clothes to go through. And then I end up with 4 different friends that do that. So I end up with a lot of clothes. And then of course the same thing like with the workout stuff, the camping stuff, and so on and so forth, household stuff, whatever it is. My friends always think of me. That is going to be a changing habit this year. I am no longer going to be taking in items like that. And my goal is to do my seasonal cleaning like I had mentioned, and do my frequent monthly declutters, because this is crazy. Like, this box I'm going through probably has been in there for 2.5, 3 years. And I decluttered my chef stuff in my kitchen, I know, at least 3 years ago. So the fact that I still have it in my garage is mind-blowing to me. I just keep throwing stuff in there and it just never gets cleaned. So that's what I'm doing. I'm finally getting it done. I don't have to worry about it anymore, or, I mean, as soon as I'm done with this next step. Well, I mean, I haven't even started it yet, but yeah. So this week I will slowly start doing stuff in the garage and hopefully filming it, so I will have something up for you guys soon. But I don't know if you can see on the sides, I have like random posters and stuff. Those aren't posters, those are puzzles. When I was having bad anxiety a few years ago, I got into puzzles as a hobby, and then I decided to tape them like a weirdo. I mean, if you do tape them, that's fine, but I didn't know what to do with them or where to put them, so they just ended up in my garage or in my attic or wherever, you know, I had space at the time. Looking back now, I really wish that I would have just kept them as puzzles, because I would really like to redo those puzzles. So future Brittany, don't tape your puzzles. But as you can tell, I'm making quite a bit of progress. Yes, it is, you know, hyperlapsed, but hey, I'm doing stinking good. I am going to go ahead and move all of the cardboard boxes over, because I do want to move the washer and dryer back a little bit so that I can have a little bit more walking space, because that was driving me nuts having to turn a little bit to get back there. As you can see, my husband's distracting me, so I put him on a mission to go ahead and put some of the cardboard in the recycling. Okay, so you might wonder why I haven't put the cardboard in the recycling yet, is because we live in a townhome, like community apartment complex or whatever it is, and it has been full since Christmas, and I don't want to be that jerk that just overfills it. Like, when Christmas came around, it was so bad. Jimmy and I felt horrible. We ended up giving our recycling people, or recycling guy, a $5 gift card to Dutch Brothers, because I just felt so guilty. Anyways, as you can see here, I put a box inside another box. That is kids' clothes that I had for one of my cousin's kids. My light keeps going off, so you'll see me randomly walk back and forth or flailing my arms around. And then I have a bunch of random other boxes that are for my mom moving. And then like TVs and monitors, I'm not even sure really how I got those or where they came from, but they're just there and it's really annoying. But as you can see, I'm kind of moving my mom's empty boxes around back and forth, because she has more stuff to pack. But that's that could be a story time. But yeah, there's the light again. There is a lot of trash that I'm embarrassed that we are trashing. I wish that, you know, we could have sold it or gotten rid of it before it got to that point. But then again, I do have to remind myself that we do get a lot of used items, so the stuff that we get probably isn't going to be resellable after we use it for so long. But like I said, it's because I have this weird guilt thing about it. Might be because I'm Native American that I have this weird subconscious about Mother Earth constantly. Like, yeah, I don't know. But it drives me nuts. Like, we had to do a dump run earlier in this year, and it wasn't really dump run, it was like electronics and stuff and random things that were completely broken and metal and stuff, so it did end up getting to recycling at one point. Oh, and I almost just dropped the camera. That was a horrible face. I'm so embarrassed. I wish I would have cropped that out or edited it out. That's horrible. Oh man, sorry. With these voiceovers, I'm still not quite sure how I feel about them. They're really weird to me, but I feel like when I'm doing stuff like this, it's not possible for me to talk and do all this stuff because obviously hyperlapse. But anyways, I don't know if you see me pause for a minute and look at a thing. It was one of my frogs. It fell and broke, so I was pretty devastated. I'm starting to get a little confused on what to do and how else to do stuff, so I think I'm gonna end up coming to an end here. As you can see, I kind of come to a stop and start thinking about it. Yeah, so that's where we ended off. I hate to mention it because I'm telling on myself. I haven't got rid of my 500 Purge items out of my house yet, so I am gonna have to move that to my garage. So in my updated video that I will be posting probably in a week or two, will show those items in my garage, or us either taking them to the dump or recycling or whatever it is, depending on what it is. But yeah, so I hope that you guys like the video. I'm not sure how you feel about me doing the voiceovers. I do feel like they're still a little new to me, and well, I mean, I guess recording's new to me. But if you like the video and if you'd like to follow me on my journey, please comment, like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great week. We will see you on Wednesday with my updated Purge household items. Yee.